Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day.
We have a brand new release today from the Cajun Blade.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres on YouTube, why, come on in the live chat. Meet the Whiff Pack, cool group of friends hanging out from all over the world. They'd love to meet you too. And for our mention today, constant viewers will remember our Pretty Polly episode from the Shaved Mercantile and that scary letter that came with it from Polly herself. Well, you may not be too surprised to find out that when we were taking our walk through the cemetery, we saw what looked like a hand push its way through an unmarked grave, and we got a note! It looks like it's from Polly herself, y'all.
You spoke kindly of me, and the ground stirred. I'm grateful. He heard it too, but it's me who answers. Give Laney a scratch for me. Happy Halloween, Polly.
Thanks, Polly and Ethan and Shave Mercantile. This is why we're in the game. And what is our soap today?
We actually got a surprise package from the Cajun Blade, so let's meet it.
All right, y'all, from the Cajun Blade sales page at Etsy.com.
Letterbuck NFR Commemorative Edition Shave Soap, built on the new F1 Bradford base, butter-rich luxury upgrade, a tribute to America's true tradition. When December rolls around and the lights of Las Vegas blaze over the Thomas and Mack, the toughest cowboys on earth climb down into the chutes and ride for gold. The NFR finals aren't just a rodeo. They're the heartbeat of Western heritage. Grit, horsepower, pride, and tradition collide under the arena lights, and Letterbuck bottles that electricity into a bold, boozy, leathery Western scent. The 2025 NFR Commemorative Edition is also offered in 3 limited rough stock labels: bareback riding, saddle bronc riding, and bull riding, available only while supplies last.
Scent story. Letterbuck comes straight out of the arena, raw, loud, and proud. It leads with warm spice and a light sweetness that then settles into a rich saddle leather and smoky wood that feel like leaning on the back of the chutes. The finish lingers with bourbon heat, musky depth, dry cedar, and just a hint of arena grit. A bold, boozy Western scent built for champions.
Upgraded to the new F1 Bradford base, this limited edition is handcrafted using the Cajun Blade's F1 Bradford base, your butter-rich luxury upgrade. Packed with tallow, stearic, and a blend of premium butters, Bradford delivers. Silky cushion, ridiculous creaminess, high-end slickness, a post-shave feel that clings like a bronc rein. This is your newest flagship base, richer, smoother, and more luxurious than anything before.
The spirit of the finals, a tribute to the riders who lay it all on the line and the stock animals whose power defines the sport. Whether you favor the bareback rigging, the bronc saddle, or the 1,800 pounds of bull fury, Letterbuck captures the soul of the rough stock arena. While having been brought up in Rodeo, California, and been made fun of my whole life for pronouncing it correctly, Rodeo, I think I'm uniquely qualified to let this one out of its chute. He tapes them good. We had to edit out the last 10 minutes.
What's that?
Look at that, y'all. Hold on a second. Why, it's a note, and I don't have my glasses.
The Cajun Blade. I hope you enjoy this sample set. My only request is your honest feedback.
And there we are, y'all. Letterbuck. I'm still not entirely sure what that means.
And I don't remember which one of these labels this one is, but it's very classy. And then look what I found in here. We also got an EDP and the after sauce sample.
All right, y'all. It's time for us to let him out of his chute and have a first impression. Well, since I'm from Rodeo, I think I'm going to go first. My dad actually went to the mall and bought a shirt that says, "It's hard to be humble when you're from Rodeo." All right, taking it in.
Off to the rodeo.
The
a little darker.
Y'all, it's a new base for us. Mm-hmm. All right, taking it in. Oh.
Yeah?
Hold on. Y'all, this hits a bullseye for the wet shaving world. Something imaginative like a child might come up with. Sweet, whimsical, nostalgic looking backwards. And then there's an entire second face to it that's grown up and aftershavey and beautiful and dapper and not too sweet. On that side, maybe a little sagey. Oh. Y'all. Whoo! Hold on a sec. This is like the Frosted Mini Wheats commercial. The childhood side is beautiful, nostalgic, hazelnutty, a little bit lactonic. I'm staying there for a second. Hold on. Wisps of everything from funnel cake to breakfast cereal, and then the doors are flung open and a hot desert breeze comes in. Ooh, y'all.
I think they said this took place in Las Vegas, so there you go, desert breeze.
Makes sense to me. Well, you've got the deep fried Twinkies and Snicker bars from Fremont Street, and then a helicopter ride out to the Grand Canyon. That's what this is. And it's awesome because the outside part does not shy away from being the outside part. I've got soil, I've got patchouli, I've got rock. It's not that sweet beyond what the natural elements are adding.
Okay.
But then you turn over the mini wheat and the childhood side comes back and beautiful swirling sweets come back to meet you.
So it's not going to smell like where they keep all the animals at the rodeo.
Oh, no. In fact, when we drive to Disneyland, we have to pass Harris Ranch, which is approximately 2,100 acres of cattle and everything that falls out of cattle. And you go to Disneyland in the summer. You know where I'm going with this.
Make sure your windows are up.
And if you don't want to give your kids a great education on animal husbandry, have them look out the right side of the car. Although, you know what's funny? After you said that.
I thought he kind of hinted that on the sales page.
Yes, they did. Because on the ground, I am getting a tiny sense of soil under this. But weirdly, that soil note is almost gourmandy. I was having a conversation today with Will at Barrister & Mann that I cannot repeat. But he was talking about how there are such similar aroma chemicals in coffee and poop. Y'all, it is just weird where our noses find their attracted nooks and crannies.
Oh, are you getting anything leathery? I think there was a hint at maybe a leather.
You know, I love that I am getting a little bit of a sense of that Western wear store when you walk in. A beautiful, cured, almost new red saddle leather. But the thing is, you almost don't sense it because it's like a tinted glasses. When you put it on, your eyes so quickly get used to that new color that you just experience the rest of it through that. But the same way that patchouli in a gourmand accord just makes your mouth water, that soil note is doing the same thing here. All right, I want you to take this in, see what you get.
Off to the rodeo. This is fun. Okay. Curious about this new base when we get to leather.
I know.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I am outdoors. Like, I do know this is an outdoor thing, but there is something in the natural sweets at the beginning of this whiff that really is starting to have a little bit more of Eric's thumbprint, I think. But in this type of scent, it works super well because it's super inviting. Like, kind of that little kid excitement of, like, when you're in the car and you're on a long road trip and you're going to end up at Disneyland, like you were saying, or somewhere fun. Like, if you're counting down to get to the rodeo, there's just something of, like, you actually just pulled in on the dirt lot and you're ready to go.
Closer to Bon Thames Barbershop for me.
I get that.
Anything else in his line? Could this be a rodeo barbershop?
There's something about the ozone kind of a whiff that the gentle sweets in that thing that we've had from a few of the other scents too that's working super well here, but that's adding the outdoorsy kind of freshness to this. And then it doesn't go very dark. I thought the leather was kind of making it a little deeper. Like even the color of the soap is a little darker, but this is about as dark as my brain actually is perceiving. It's kind of like the warmer tones, not sweet. Right. Like fall has a lot of spices like gingers and those kind of things. It's not that type of sweet. There's something in the natural, you said hazelnut, but it's something in that kind of creamy lane too. I think there was like a bourbon or something on the scent notes, something about that, but it doesn't quite go that deep either to me. So maybe that's as spicy as this gets, but it's more in that warm kind of tone still.
It goes deep and dark the way vanilla can.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, the civet is safe at Larry's house.
Yeah, I really kind of thought that was going to be snuck in here a lot more, but it is not. I gotta say, I know there's a lot of gents on these labels, but I would wear this set. From the first whiff, I would have totally thrown this on without any idea what it was kind of made in for.
Beautifully unisex. And not even in an Annie Oakley carrying a shotgun way. No, like anybody could wear this.
And even like we were kind of talking about this innocent side to this. Like there's something in the sweeter kind of lane that I do think even your kids would oddly enjoy it, which I was not expecting.
Kids love rodeos.
There you go.
I mean, of course, you'd think rodeos are built for the 7-year-old. I'm going to strap a dude to the back of this Bronco, let it go, and just see what happens. And then there's a bunch of clowns that distract the... We just watched 9 to 5, and Dolly Parton hog-ties Dabney Coleman real good. Well, he is a lying, hypocritical, sexist, egotistical bigot.
There's something in the middle that kind of smells like caramel or kettle corn. I know you said funnel cake, but I'm at the rodeo. If there's a stand nearby, like a little further down, like that's what I would want to be chomping on at the rodeo.
This is not an entirely long drive from, like, the Big Top.
Yes, change the scenario. You just mentioned clowns. So, maybe there's the overlap.
We've had a lot of clowns visit us since Halloween, since Clown Fruit. They've kind of invaded. And you know what? Under the surface of this, I am beginning to absolutely adore a subtle soil note mixing with a subtle patchouli note. I think where those come together is flavor country, and they keep you kind of going back and forth. It's the dirt from Rod and Mandy's Dirt Bar from Sterling, that beautiful mineral scent where you just can't get enough.
Just that realness to it, but still pretty.
Right.
I'm actually excited that we have the EDP and the splash because I'm so curious to see where the scent kind of sits in this new base. Even when we lather, we have lots of fun things.
We might have to reshoot this because I think I'm just going to buy a full size of this. You have 700 soaps. Do you need a full size? Yes! Yeah, have you smelled this? And doesn't the soil and the patchouli take away from the crazy circusy gourmands? No, because every circusy gourmand I've ever had, I'm standing on dirt when I eat it.
Yep.
It's all in there.
I'm actually kind of curious to read the scent notes. We kind of just breeze past them, but there could be any amount. There could be like 6 things in here. There could be 20 things in here. My brain cannot pull them apart. So the way they're blended is masterful.
Well, there is one way to find out. We could build a lather in the process. Come on! All right, y'all. Back to the Cajun Blade page at Etsy.com. We start with top notes.
A
little elusive.
Okay. Warm spice.
Figured out.
Subtle sweetness.
Figured out.
And fresh open air snap. That's funny. We have good snaps because of all of our dance and theater
music
training.
teacher, we can snap like crazy. If I had to put my money on the warm spice, it's a cardamom. It's something in there. And the sweetness is undeniably a vanilla. Because look at the color, first of all.
I think it's a caramelized vanilla. Like something happened to the vanilla just to add that little sweeter side.
I'll buy that. And then the hard notes, worn saddle leather. I kind of perceived it as new for some reason, only because it's so clean and beautiful.
I think it is more worn in. My grandpa's chair that he had working in the shop was worn in leather, and there's something about that kind of broken in leather that's really kicking it.
My grandfather's chair was corduroy, and you do not want to smell that.
Then we have smoky barnwood tones. I like how they're kind of hinting at what it is without saying what it is, but it's painting a beautiful picture.
I was sure I had made enough wood in my barn jokes for this month, but this is the third soap where we've had a barn reference. Dusty Arena Earth. I love this, y'all. You're not out back to your grandfather's farm. You're at the Roman Coliseum here. Well, Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas. And we're back full circle, right?
Okay, let your nose smell just for the Dusty Arena Earth. It's a completely different entrance into this whiff.
Oh.
Like, then I got the grassy thing that's coming next. I didn't even get that earlier.
Y'all, normally when I'm used to a sandy note, I know what to expect, but this is somewhere between sandy and rocky. And it's beautiful.
Like my brain almost got an alfalfa-ish thing after because I was kind of reading it.
Probably what's coming next is rooted grassy vetiver. And after doing Monstroso, we are now a bit elevated in our experience on vetiver. It's kind of that.
Yeah.
Somewhere between like a dirty vetiver and then what Tom Ford did to it, just so it beautifully blends in with everything.
It's just so interesting how we always say that you recognize with your nose something first and that becomes your door into the scent. So I like going back and looking at these and taking a different door because it's almost like a completely different whiff.
And then base notes. There's your aged bourbon. A little bit of a warm alcohol-y hit there. Deep amber, maybe a black amber kind of thing. That's what I'm sensing in here. Not real golden, way darker.
But I think that almost jumps into the warm spice. Something in those two are jumping together.
And haven't you ever noticed that there's generally something in the base notes that brings you back up to the top notes and lets you start that journey again? And then clean, warm musks.
Yeah, they're
clean. A little white musk in there?
But I still get clean. Like sometimes musky can get more like in that deeper kind of and not as like clean laundry-ish. This has something like you mentioned even barbershop-y.
Dark resin, maybe some Apopanox or something like that, and dry. Cedarwood, a little bit more sawdusty.
And it works because I'm just picturing like the fence line that would be kind of at the rodeo. Maybe there's something coming through with that full circle whiff.
And here's the moment you've all come to see.
New
This
base.
is my sea glass brush from Paul Trotter. I love this thing. That's with the Manchurian knot. And this does not get enough love. This is my aquamarine bowl from Captain's Choice, my very first grown-up bowl in the hobby, and I still adore this thing. All right, let's see. There is quite a bit of bite back here, but for me, that means glad tidings. I think you get a better lather from a denser soap, or at least more of it.
But the new base in action, we'll get to see how it lathers.
Here, use your finger, push it.
Okay. Oh, there is more give back. It looks softer to just looking at it, but it has, like when you push into it, then I get the lighter side.
Yeah. And it's very well blended. I'm not feeling any little bumps and everything. I think a lot can be learned from spreading out your soap into a thin layer at the bottom of the bowl. Well, and why so thin? Well, because our first goal is not to make a lather. It's just to transfer the soap up onto the bristles. So I'm going to hit this with a little water from our Sean and Julie Memorial Bougie Sprayer.
And a dry Trotter knot.
Dry. We're just going to, a little bit of that ancillary water hit those bristles. And if you are mad that I am using a dry brush, you can address your complaints to Craig at Opus Brush. He has a very strong opinions on such things, and I have come to realize how right he is. So I'm just going to start moving that soap up onto the bristles about every 20 seconds. I'm going to rotate the brush in my hands. I used to have a little trouble getting this knot to splay, but the more I use it, the more it loosens up on me.
I am getting wonderful whiffs over. I'm probably the one that spills more. He's so good at keeping a tilt while you're building the lather. I spill it everywhere.
You're
Sorry,
fine.
Lee.
You are our lather queen.
I kind of want to go do a lather one of his old ones to come.
Okay, I can't be trusted today. Hold on, I need like a net. It's like a Gallagher concert here tonight.
Strap in, lady.
This has got a little color to it, too. Look how creamy this is,
it did. It
y'all.
kind of kept this tone a little to it.
And this is a Badger brush. You with me? Look at this.
Oh, that buttery slickness. I'm saying it.
Oh, sorry, I just heard about 8 guys out there say to add water. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Look at this. Y'all, look at the peaks. Look at the lateral peaks.
I'm almost getting like a floral over here.
I was going to say...
We're going to have to wipe down the piano.
Y'all, we're going to have to paint the kitchen. This is exemplary, Eric. This is amazing. Look at this, y'all. It's moving like the ocean. Woo!
My, the iridescence too.
This is why we have to render this in 4K so you can see that. And this is something you will only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the He's Out of His Shoot, folks. He is out of his shoot with on 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to let him run. It's beautiful. Oh.
This got a lot brighter. Maybe like a florally something.
The gourmand from this
Yes.
melts away dramatically by the time you get to this. And those gourmands are being used to build more of a dusty arena, earth, vetiver kind of outdoor feel to this while keeping it sweet and whimsical and friendly and crowd-pleasing.
At first, I almost wondered if it was kind of part of the triple butters that were in the base, but I think it really is being used in a strategic way to make this have that warm color to it.
I am getting something almost aquatic in the open air snap.
Yep.
Notes.
Yep. With
y'all, beautiful. Well, it's the fountains at the Bellagio. It's all here.
It's just so interesting because reading these scent notes, I would not expect it to smell this crowd pleasing and this sweet and welcoming.
Right.
But I'm really enjoying how they're blending, even in how the lather kind of rechanged all those puzzle pieces.
And it is now time for the Fremont Street experience. Y'all, look at how this lather. Whoa.
Yeah, how's it feel? This is the new base. Can you tell?
It's beautiful. There you go, China.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, y'all.
Ah, yeah. It does have more padded and more slick somehow.
Look.
Yeah, there's a little depth to it. It feels super consistent everywhere I put it, like you're super protected.
Yes. And y'all, we got to go a little bit deeper, but we got to get that bowl back in his chute. Send in the clowns.
Is that microproof?
This episode has been hard for me. You do that.
Watch me have struggles. Let's see here. Oh,
that's a record. You did that right. You get to go first on the splash.
Okay.
That's what that
Let me
means.
give it a shake.
I'm excited about this splash, to be honest with you.
I love that it's called after sauce. I still am not over that. Oh, but there's no stopper on this side, so
Right.
just
They're going to come out fast, y'all. All right.
Careful. It's not like when you put real hot sauce on things.
Right? No, that I just turned the bottle upside down. All right, here we go.
Somebody woke up real quick. You like it?
You know what? That floral you were talking about, even a little bit clover-ish, I'm getting in there. Beautiful. That's part of the sweetness.
Is there menthol on that bottle?
Oh, we've had this conversation before about the Cajun blade splashes. Hold on.
Please hold.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit of a cold air
Smells
hit
cooler
over
in
here.
here.
Yeah, I
Hold on.
could say there might be a little bit of menthol mint in there. Do you see anything on the line?
Yes, there is menthol.
Well, the desert gets awfully cold at night, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, something blue de Chanel.
Yes.
In the middle of this for me, y'all. That's the aquatic direction this is taken.
But that just then kind of goes like you need that part of the whiff to
Right.
get the warmer side to show up.
It's like blue de Chanel in the desert. It's brown de Chanel.
There you go. I'm sure as this keeps drying down, we'll get more layers, like even more of that dusty sides coming through.
The patchouli side. There's not patchouli listed. There is patchouli.
There's rooted grassy vetiver.
That's fine, but there's patchouli.
The smoky barnwood tones. I know you love the menthol. She woke up immediately.
My grandfather, the farmer, an art student from Delta College, once showed up and offered to paint his barn. 6 hours later, he was still pissed. It looked exactly the same. He didn't realize painting. She was awfully confused. Why he was like, "Can you do it in red?"
We have noticed the new EDP bottles on their Etsy page. I think they're a black kind of colored glass thing.
This is our first EDP.
Watch
from the
out
Cajun
for the
Blade. All right,
dog.
here we go.
Okay. Oh, that's a good spray.
There we go.
Say sorry, you can come back now. Okay, it does have that gourmandy thing at the beginning, but the snap side is really showing off here, like a little more of that outdoorsiness. And the warmer tones don't stay throughout the whole whiff. Now I'm getting more of the green and the kind of dusty arena earth. Maybe the woods are at the end.
Oh, I'm getting kind of a sourish fruit.
Yeah.
In this now. Beautiful.
I was thinking that was the snap.
Right. Well, it's almost like a peach.
Oh.
Something like that. Do you kind of get where I'm going with that?
Well, see, now it's drying down more and I'm getting more of the woods, the greens happening. This is a transformative scent. It keeps changing. I think the deep amber and the clean, warm musks, maybe even the dark resin is what I'm getting after it's drying down a little bit more.
Yes, something cottony in the musks is what's coming forward for me, and it's different from the other two formulations.
Good thing we're about to go on a walk after this, so once we're done filming, we can do a whole full EDP
Won't this
spray.
be nice? So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Ferdinand, the bull, who's not really interested in bullfighting. He likes to sit and smell the flowers. And, well, that's fine. That's the life he chose. But just about the time he sits down on the wrong flower, those matadors are going to get there. So head over to the Cajun Blade store on Etsy.com to find this and all kinds of other cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Letter Buck. I just got that. The perfect soap to whisk you away to a rodeo weekend in Las Vegas. You've got the saddle leather, you've got the dirt under their feet, and a healthy dose of the concession stand across the way, which is the best part. And the new base, thicker, protective, more buttery, richer. Eric, Cajun Blade, y'all are doing everything right. We can't wait for the next one. Welcome to Messages.
So for our November giveaway, we wanted to give you a chance to get $25 to Barrister and May.
Yeah, y'all, and all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is send us an email here to WeSentYou at thebarbershopduet.com so we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways, and then check back here on our first December episode to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck. All right, y'all, we're going to need your help. We don't know exactly which label this is. Is it bareback riding, saddle bronc riding, or bull riding?
And y'all, our excellent research department, namely Alexa Plus, just reported back that NFR means National Finals Rodeo, and it's about to happen in December in Las Vegas.
Thanks for educating us, Eric. I had no idea. I know the F1 thing is there now, like
Right.
kind of close to Thanksgiving, but then this must be after.
I've never been to a rodeo, and we lived near the Cow Palace my whole life. Should have gone.
Right?
My dad was not a bullfighter. He was a master mason, so he would spend his weekends in secret. Well, Eric and everybody at the Cajun Blade, thank you so much for believing in our little show and sending these out for free to review. We sure believe in you. You are one of the newer artisans that really blew our skirts up this year, and following your tremendous journey has been such a joy. We wish you nothing but the best in 2026, And y'all, this is nothing but the best.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
Ooh, you'll smell better just watching this.